It's time to say goodbye. Tonight, some of our listeners called up. They spoke about their favorite authors and how they relate to their best work. But friends, a question for you all. Ever thought how these authors decide the ending of their story? Does it always happen the way you want it to be? Well, that's for another time. Till then, keep listening.
Sorry, kept you waiting?
Get a phone. No, I'm serious. Excuse me. Two cups of coffee, please.
So, how's your job going?
I don't like my job. You know that. I should have resigned.
Come on, you're a radio jockey. The world dances to your tune. Must be a dream job.
A dream job? For a literature graduate? Bit of a viewer job. Don't you think?
But there are a few good programs on your channel. Wait and watch. I'm sure you'll get some chance to climb the ladder. Samir, what if a writer fails to end her story?
What do you mean by that? She's not certain about the end or what?
Yes, something like that.
Siddharth, you are the writer, not me. You know about the feelings of a writer way better than I do. Are you writing something new?
Yes.
What happened to that short story?
Not enough ink to publish when there are IITians writing their love story. But anyway, forget it. I'm writing a story about a famous writer. And I need to know what she would feel if she fails to end the story. My imagination is failing me.
Then you should talk to a real famous writer. As simple as that. By the way, why she? Do you have somebody particular in your mind?
I have Nandini Basu in my mind.
Nandini Basu. Then you should talk to her.
Are you joking?
No. She lives near your apartment only. Just get an appointment and talk to her. See if she agrees to help you or not.
Nandini Basu.
Do not laugh. I'm serious.
Well, yes, maybe.
Yarmouth Harbour I was faring as a cabin boy on a sailing lugger for to hunt the bonny shoals of herring. And you're up on deck, you're a fisherman. You can swear and show a manly bearing. Take your turn and watch gear that I was wearing. I sailed 1,000,000 miles, caught 1,000,000 fishes. We were dreaming of the shoals of heaven. Night and day the seas were daring. Come wind or come or winter again.
Try to get an appointment. You should at least be able to tell yourself that, okay, I tried, but things didn't work out.
Yes, but it'll be a bit weird. I mean, what am I going to say? Hello, Miss Basu. I'm a fellow writer. I'm writing a story about... No.
Yeah. It sounds pretty weird. But you can always tell that you're a fan. You read her books. I think you can start like that. Siddharth. Siddharth. Look behind you. I think it's a good time. Go and talk to her.
Is it a good time?
I think so. It's a perfect time, Siddharth. See, you don't have to make an appointment.
Well,
Just go and ask her politely that whether you can share the table or not. Trust me, she will be interested. Come on, she's a writer. Writers should be interested in people.
no.
Hi guys, I'm Ronnie. Do you know Nandini Basu?
Nandini Basu? Who does not know Nandini Basu?
Well, Miss Basu wants to talk to you if you don't have any problem.
Me?
Yeah.
But my friend Sameer
No, I was
is
just leaving.
here.
Okay, I'll pay the bills, huh? Bye.
Okay.
Oh yes, take a seat.
I have to rush. Something urgent came up. No time for a coffee. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't ask your name.
My name is Siddharth.
Oh, hi Siddharth. Nice to meet you. See you then. Bye. Bye.
Would you take something?
No, I had something with my friend.
I will have. And I won't feel comfortable if you don't have anything.
Okay then. Coffee.
2 cups of coffee, please. I saw you in front of my apartment a few times.
Oh, that. That was nothing. I'm I'm a big fan of your writing. I did not know that you were living there. My friend told me.
Really? I have not seen any fan of mine staring at my apartment before.
I'm a big fan then. You are a great writer. Not that you need my certification.
Thank you. You read my stories then. What's your favorite one?
Matter of minutes. Is the character Ronnie inspired by...
No. Ronnie is a photographer. I only borrowed the name.
I see.
Siddharth, what do you do?
Nothing really. Looking for a job. Here and there. Like a true jobless. You know that line, every city has a dreamer?
You are a dreamer then.
Well, who doesn't dream? Among your writings, which one is your favorite?
That I can't tell you.
Why?
I will become too real for you. I might lose a big fan. I don't know what fans think about us. The writers?
I don't know what other fans think. But to me, writers are the ones who make you dream. No, make you feel a dream. They're artists, just like a musician or a painter. But there's a difference. I think a musician or a painter can give you a hint of a new world. But a writer can actually make you feel one. I might be wrong or biased, but
Is it so? But why should you be biased? Are you a writer?
no, I'm not. I'm a reader.
But you write. Maybe time to time.
Time to time, who doesn't?
You are a writer then.
No, not really.
Where do you live, Siddharth?
2 blocks away from your apartment.
So, why don't you come to my house someday?
Your house will be too big for me. You can come to my house.
To your house. But there should be a reason, don't you think? I mean, if you were me, why would you visit a stranger's house?
If I were you, that's hard to imagine. But I'll give you a reason anyway. Just not every day you get a chance to peek into a fan's life. That's my grandfather's typewriter.
Yeah, looks quite old. Does it work?
Yes, I still use it.
You use typewriter. That's odd.
Just old habits.
What's this? A story? By Siddharth.
Yes.
So you do write. And not just time to time. Well, what do you write?
Fiction mostly, but nothing serious. This and that.
Can I keep it?
Yes, sure. Would you like some coffee?
Okay. If that is not much trouble.
No, it's not. Please feel at home. I'll be back.
Okay.
Coffee?
Thank you.
Oh, this.
Where are your flatmates?
They're at home, on a leave. Can I keep it here?
Yeah, sure.
I wanted to talk to you about matter of minutes. You must have found it hard to kill Ronnie?
Ronnie wasn't going anywhere. Their story was becoming too predictable, too obvious.
Yes, I agree. But I couldn't help but feel some empathy for him.
I know. It is that type of a character. And you remember Ronnie because I did not glorify him.
Is that so? I must admit, I found it hard to accept his death. But still, did you know all the way that Ronnie was going to die?
Did I? All the way? Not all the way, but after a certain point I knew. What?
Nothing, just...
Well, you look disappointed.
Oh, no. You could tell from her eyes that she too knew she did not care enough to know about the character. Deep inside, the famous writer perhaps knew she could not let it go like that. It's just not good enough. Well, good enough for naive readers, but not for herself. That's good. So will the audience be able to call during the show?
No. We don't want anybody to call.
Why? Why is that?
See, most of the times, audience ask stupid questions. I'll tell you a story. So it was a TV show. The guest was a writer, and he was discussing about one of his favorite characters. The character was a pretty tragic one.
Which one?
I don't remember exactly, but that's not the point. Okay, so So they were discussing about this particular situation where this character was sitting in front of a table with a glass of a red wine. They were discussing a situation. It was a very serious one, and suddenly a call came and the caller asked, "Why red wine? Why not watermelon juice?"
Watermelon juice.
Can you believe it?
Really? So then what happened?
Nothing. The anchor could not stop his laughter, and he was pretty embarrassed. Show was practically gone.
That figures.
Siddharth, you were talking about Nandini Basu. How did you convince her to come to your home?
I don't know, it didn't take much convincing.
Well, she's a writer. Have you mentioned that you're a writer too?
Yeah. She took one of my manuscripts.
Oh, that's great, that's great. See what she thinks of it.
Have you read any of stories?
Yeah, matter of minutes.
Do you remember the character Ronnie?
Ronnie. Oh, that one who dies.
Who is killed?
Okay. What about him?
Nothing. I thought she would have found it hard to write that ending. She did it to avoid the obvious ending. But obvious doesn't mean it's bad. At least I think so. What do you think?
Me? I don't know. Haven't really thought about it.
So she did not feel the same way as I did for Ronnie. So didn't get much help from her.
Are you disappointed?
No, not disappointed, but
Hi, Siddharth.
hi.
Going somewhere?
Yeah, to Samir's place. Where are you going?
Oh, some book reading session.
Oh,
You're taking left, otherwise I could have dropped you there.
yeah.
See you then.
Yep. Did you
Are you saying something?
get time to read my manuscripts?
No, sorry. I did not find time. I'll get back to you later.
All right.
See you then, huh?
Okay.
I liked your stories.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
If you want, we can discuss more about it.
Sure.
Maybe we can meet at the cafe tomorrow?
Yeah.
See you then.
Okay.
No, he's a bit strange. Does not even have a phone.
You're kidding.
Why should I? Did I tell you that he's a writer?
No, you didn't. He's a writer then. How does he write?
Looks okay. He uses an old typewriter. Isn't that interesting?
Interesting. I would say it's a bit odd.
Well, I told I'm going to meet him again.
Really?
Yeah.
They said the characters of the story are too vivid. They need more space to be justified.
More space. You mean the story needs to be expanded? But that is a short story.
That's what I told them. But they promised to publish it if I make it into a novel.
That will take time.
Yes. Not this year. Maybe the next one. But I have to see if I can find the enthusiasm to make it into a novel. Can I ask you something? How is it to live a life of a famous writer?
What do you think?
I don't have any idea, but I could guess. Then again, I haven't met any famous writers before. So I'll guess about you.
But you met me only a few days ago.
Maybe I have this special ability to look into people's eyes and tell something about them. Sometimes I'm wrong, but many times I'm right.
Interesting.
I can look into your eyes and sense that you're not happy. You have a great sense of dignity, but this dignity is like a defense mechanism against your vulnerabilities. Why are you smiling?
Nothing. Not every day you meet someone who can look into your eyes and tell something about you.
I'm right then.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
I can respect people's foibles.
Hi Siddharth, how are you doing?
I'm good. This is my friend Samir, and he's an RJ. And this is...
Nandini Basu. Everybody knows that. May I sit?
Sure.
Miss Basu, I have a request. So there is this program in our radio station where we are going to interview a few famous people. So I was thinking, can you give an interview?
For a radio program,
Yes.
I guess I can. But I cannot come to the studio.
That won't be a problem. I can come to your home and record the interview. Then we will air it sometime. If you agree, then I can talk to the channel.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you, Miss Basu. I really appreciate it.
She always knows. But this time was a bit different. She did not know what was different. She tried to hide herself. It was not new though. She is always behind the curtains. However, one or two very close people started asking questions as they could sense that something was different.
So when are we going to read your next story?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Are you not writing something new?
I am writing.
I'm curious. What is it all about?
What?
About the boy. Don't tell me you were talking to that boy without a reason.
Does everything need to have a reason?
No, but some things do have a reason.
I already told you, he is strange.
That cannot be a reason. You cannot talk to someone simply because he doesn't use a phone or he uses a typewriter. Come on.
He is strange. Interesting. Small town boy. And he believes his soul belongs to his town only. And it will stay that way forever.
Then why is he here?
He dreams of a day when he can go back to his place with all the beauties he experienced in life. He does not want to kill that dream. That dream keeps him going.
A true sailor. Okay. That makes him a little interesting. I agree. But he is a writer too. And these thoughts are kind of expected. That is not the only reason you're talking to him.
No. That is not the only reason. There is a reason, you are right. But I won't tell you now. You have to wait.
Why? Is it a surprise?
Depends on your ability to get surprised.
Let me guess. You are in love with him you are going to break the news of your engagement when the time is right. If that is the case, I won't be surprised. What?
Nothing. You just sound like a reporter. Are you a reporter?
No, I'm not.
Hello.
Hi, Siddharth. Come on in. So, how's life, Siddharth?
Good. As usual.
You have a seat and I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
You have written a lot, Siddharth. You surely deserve to be called a writer. I have been going through your work. I might take some more time.
It's okay. I'm used to waiting.
Siddharth?
Oh, sorry, I was just glossing over.
It's okay.
Found this masterpiece. What about yours?
My masterpiece.
Yes. Shouldn't every writer have theirs?
I haven't thought about it.
I thought Matter of Minutes was superb, but it wasn't your masterpiece.
Why? Because I didn't feel for Ronnie?
Exactly. I think you didn't give your all. Maybe you were waiting for something?
Something like,
I don't know, some event to occur, or maybe fall in love, or maybe what they call a divine inspiration, or a crazy accident.
just a second. You have a seat. So tell me more about you, Siddharth. What is your dream? To become a writer?
I've already told you my dreams, and I'm already a writer.
Then maybe a famous writer like Nandini Basu?
That would be too big a dream for me. For now, getting a book published is a dream come true.
Yes. Getting a book published. Dream so young and charming. I am too old. Talking about that divine inspiration. What was your inspiration? What made you feel like becoming a writer?
I think the stories my mother used to narrate when I was a child. Or at least, so I think.
Any crazy accident?
Crazy accident. There was a crazy accident, perhaps. A deep scar, one would say. She was so melancholy. For once, she felt so much empathy for the character of the story. She doesn't know why. This was unusual for her. She started to believe strongly that she was drawing closer to her masterpiece.
Is it a good place for a famous writer to spend an afternoon?
Why?
People might talk, you know. This place is so serene.
So, you think serenity isn't a part of me?
I don't know. You have already killed me once.
You lived twice then.
For how long you'll be away?
Probably a month.
I won't miss you.
Did you find time to go through the stories?
I went through a couple of them. Nandini, you are recommending it. I don't have to go through all the stories.
Still, what do you think?
Looked good. Besides, Masterji wanted something from a new writer. But we need to promote it properly.
Thought about promotion?
Nandini Basu's find? How about that angle?
No. I don't want to get involved too directly. Find something else. Anyways, stories are good enough. With a little luck, they might.
A little luck. He already has a lot of luck.
He deserves it.
There are so many people who deserve it. But not everybody gets it. Some people somehow get it. That is called luck. You still did not tell me the surprise you are holding up your sleeve.
Why are you so impatient? I will tell you when the time is right.
I am poor at waiting. Let me guess. You are writing a story where there is a character like Siddharth. And you want to know Siddharth so that the story can get a life. That's it. I can tell from your look.
I will tell you when the time is right.
I'll wait for the right time then.
Yeah, you say that. But you cannot wait. Did I tell you about the radio interview?
Oh yes. When they are going to air it?
I will let you know.
Welcome, Miss Basu, to our program. I'm sure that our audience are absolutely delighted as I have you as today's guest.
Thank you, Samir.
Miss Basu, I'm not going to ask you questions that are already available in the internet. Rather, I would like to know some different things about you.
Of course. Different things like...
Like, tell us something about your writing habits. Do you prefer to write for a long time at a stretch?
Depends. Generally, I write as long as I feel my concentration is intact.
How do you find your stories? Or as they say, the stories find you.
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I find the stories, sometimes stories find me.
Miss Basu, now that you are famous and all, do you still get rejections?
Yes, sometimes. But now rejection letters are polite. One has to deal with the rejections, I think. It's a part and parcel of life.
Sure, it is. Now, talking about life, we often feel that what if we can start our life all over again? Does it happen to your stories too?
Of course.
Then how do you deal with that?
Simple. I rewrite it.
Really?
No, I'm joking. Like life, it's also near impossible. Sometimes if I feel it while writing, I still try to finish it. Maybe I won't read it after publication, but...
Have you rewritten any of your stories? Can you please tell us about one such occasion? I'm sure that your readers will love to hear about any alternate ending to one of their favorite stories.
Actually, no, I haven't. As I told you, I tried to finish it somehow. But maybe there will be a day when I would feel the urge to rewrite a whole story. Unlike life, that is a possibility for a story. Well, I wonder what if in real life we could have done that?
We might have lost the fine line between what is real and what is not.
We don't like that. We like to keep a track of reality, don't we?
Sitting on a train, no place to moon. Here we meet again. Now it's only dawn. If you get bored, just look outside. All things pass. The view is not good, it's second class. But if you miss a thing, won't come again. Won't come again.
Does that memory still hurt you?
No. That's in the past. We all endure losses. We get over it.
Are you sure you got over it? Your stories tell otherwise.
Don't confuse any writers with the characters of their stories.
Do you have any friends? I know your Archie friend. Any other friend?
No.
Why?
I'm used to loneliness. Have you been lonely?
I have been lonely sometimes. But not like you, I guess.
Then you won't know. Loneliness is addictive. Once you are lonely, you don't want to get out of it.
Listen, I was thinking about publishing a book. It will be a collection of your stories. Ronnie knows a publisher. He might arrange it. You do not have a problem with it, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, I will talk to Ronnie.
Thanks.
Those are good stories, Siddharth. I'm really late for that program I told you about.
Oh, yeah.
So, you wanna join?
No, I think I'll stay back for a little more while, enjoy the weather.
Okay, I'll see you later. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone about your brother. Don't let people in. If you do, you stand long enough, people will break you. It's just not worth it. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
I think I understand.
No, you don't.
Some fairy tale, huh?
Isn't it happening too fast now?
Oh, you and your worries. Wait. I'll get you a drink.
What if I become famous? And it'll be a whole new world. Am I ready for it?
Siddharth, do you know how lucky you are? Ask any writer who is struggling for a publication. Ask yourself. So, enough drawing lines to constellations. What's next? Signing autographs?
Yes, signing autographs, crowning beggars, killing a few birds.
Did you like Miss Basu's program?
I'm not sure. I think I slept off.
What do you mean? You think you slept off?
Well, did you ask her anything about ending a story? I mean, how one can alter an ending?
No, I did not.
Then I must have slept off.
What's the matter, Siddharth? Are you alright? I think you should get some rest.
Yes, perhaps. The character has become too real for her. He was no longer a mere dream which would disappear as soon as you open your eyes. It was almost like she could touch him, smell him, feel him. Now how can she let him go? What about the readers? Will they be able to remember him if he's redeemed? Perhaps yes. When are you coming back?
A month later.
So, you will be there at the book release then?
Yes.
I was wondering, why are you doing this for me?
What do you think?
I'm not sure. Maybe you're doing this as a fellow writer? Or, I don't know.
Or maybe I want to know about you for some reason. Not everyone can look into your eyes and tell something about you.
I made some impression then. Nandini, you are a beautiful woman. At least the most beautiful among all I know. Why are you looking like that? Has no one ever told you?
No, not in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. I'm not sure about a lot of things these days. My mind keeps going back to the story my mother used to tell me. I can't recall the name of the book or the story, but it was about a sailor boy and his father. The boy would carry fried fish that his mother used to cook for him, and his father would tell him a story about the sea.
The boy also wanted to sail. Not to catch fish, but to discover new worlds. Then one day he leaves.
You know the story then. I always loved the ending. I still do.
Days would surrender to evenings. Hot evenings. Rainy evenings. Windy evenings, cold evenings. Smell of fried fish would bring the old man memories of the boy. At night, he dreamt of the boy sailing from east to west, north to south. He never thought that boy would not come back. The man grew old with memories. Sometimes he just wished he never had let the boy sail. But then again, would that bring him a compelling reason to live? For he only lived with the hope that the boy someday he might come as a man on his shore so that he can tell him a new story.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's lyrical.
Dear Mother, I hope you are in good health. I have not written to you for a long time. It's a fresh morning out here. In a few hours, my first book is going to get published. Why do I then choose to write to you now rather than after it's done? You remember the story you used to tell about a cabin boy who went away with a dream of catching herrings? Well, I'm out to catch them. I don't know if it'll be 1,000,000, but I have started sailing.
How often, when you think your dream is within your grasp, God intervenes. The fairy tale you have been living so long comes to an abrupt end. The boy was not going to see his book getting published. In that fateful morning when his car crashed, what was the last thought that crossed his mind? His mother? The famous writer? Or the story's hero? Will we ever know? Hi Siddharth, how are you doing?
I'm good, unchanged, unorganized.
Are you still writing?
Yes, trying to improve. How about you?
I am fine. Still writing my masterpiece. Maybe you can help me.
Me?
Yes? Can we meet at some place?
I'm free next Sunday. We can meet in the park in the afternoon if you're free.
Alright. Bye.